All right, Shalom. Before I get started, I want to give all the glory and honor to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kodash. Double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and safety to all the sincere Akim that's out here pushing this word in truth and in all sincerity. All right. I want to do this quick little lesson. I was just thinking on this football player that basically quit halftime and announced his retirement. And when I saw it, I was laughing. I was laughing because that's some other type of, that's not something that you hear all the time. But then at the same time, I was in the spirit. I was like, hey, Jake getting tired of Babylon, man. Jake, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you waking up to this white man's bullshit, man. All right? On all levels, man. All Jake on all levels are feeling the pinch, man. All right? See, Esau like to put out there to the people, you see your favorite rappers, you see LeBron, like, wow, he's going to make $150 every second or whatever he's on the floor playing basketball, whatever his contract is, and you're like, wow, so much money out here. But then on the flip side, I was just recently watching, the guy, Ricky Bell, on a DJ Vlad interview where he's he was, if you may not know him as individual name, but he was in New Edition, Bell Biv DeVoe, So, when you listen to his story and his account of his life, it go to show you, man, that shit was all in fucking vain, man. From the rip, he was broke and finished all the way through his career. He was broke and finished all the way through. He speaks about the fact of coming home from touring and losing houses and shit, And that's all of these Jakes, man. It ain't just him. All you Jakes are jammed up in Esau, the so-called white man's wicked contractual agreements, man. This is the scriptures tell you in Micah 2:10. All right. Like I said, I'm driving, so I don't have my sword in front of me, but still, Micah 2:10. All right. Arise and depart, for this is not your rest. It shall surely pollute you and destroy you. This place is through, man. All right. And you Jakes, you people, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and you Israelite foreigners in the spirit, you all are waking up to the fact that this white man is the devil. And none of it is worth it. On all levels, on all levels, on whatever you do, you look at your favorite athlete, he's being fucked over. All right? Everybody is being fucked over in this system, man, because the scriptures tell you in the book of Proverbs, I believe Proverbs, the 29th chapter, that when the wicked ruleth, the people sigh and cry. But when the righteous are in ruleth, the people rejoice. Everybody's sorrowing and crying and being afflicted by this devil right now. But the only thing that can fix it is Yahweh Shai coming back and delivering the elect of Israel. All right, it tells you that in Isaiah 45, the Lord's elect, mine elect, the servants, the nation of Israel, man. All right, and the nation of Israel being put in on the top, man, with the keys to the kingdom, running it in the spirit, man, and then everything will rejoice, man. Even you other nations are going to be happy to be our slaves. All right, that's the truth. All right, now back to this fact, to the point of this, or what I'm talking about here, is Jake is finished with this place, man. I've had experiences with professional athletes and professional famous different people, you know what I'm saying, from different walks, and I can always remember it's almost like they all speak against it. You would think, like, I remember I ran into Jamal Lewis years ago. He used to come into my job years ago, and I would chop it up with him, about just Jake, real niggas. Like, Like I say real nigga shit, but just Jake and just being Jake, like it ain't no, you ain't pressing them and ain't nothing like that. It's like, oh, I recognize, we just chopped it up, vibing in the spirit, so to speak, and we was just talking and out of nowhere, every time he would talk about the league, this is Jamal Lewis. He got a ring, Boston Ravens. He did a little time and shit like that. But still, he made some money, man. He wasn't down bad. He wasn't no bum, and basically every time he would reference the NFL, he would reference it as the plantation. You're like, yeah, the plantation. He would always reference the NFL as the plantation. Now, me knowing what I know and referencing everything in this devil's rule, we are on a plantation. Whether you work at a gas station, you on a plantation. That's your plantation. All right? If you a doctor, that's your plantation. You a rapper, that's your plantation. You a professional football player, that's your plantation. Your plantation is on the football field to entertain these rich motherfuckers, man. That's your whole purpose. We all on a plantation. This is not our rest. We are in slavery. And Jake is waking up to the fact that we're in slavery. Jake ain't just waking up to the Illuminati and the Illuminati and that knowledge of Freemasonry. They're not just all Jake knowledge. Don't just stop there. A lot of Jake is waking up to the fact that, man, we slaves, man. I got a social security number. I got a driver's license. I pay these taxes. I got to do all this shit. I'm in slavery, That's how Jake is starting to truly see their situation. Like when the scriptures say, you shall know the truth and it shall set you free. What does that mean? If you weren't free already, then what's the opposite of being free? Being in bondage, being enslaved. The truth freed your mind and your spirit from being in the chains of this drunken experience. It sobered you up. Like you sober up and see, oh shit. Oh, okay. Whoa. And what more of these athletes? You're gonna start seeing more of these people just quitting, man. It ain't worth it. And Jake, that's beautiful through the spirit. See, through the spirit, the prophets, starting with the apostles and elders on down, going back to Abba Bivens and all the other high priests and elders that were pushing this work back in the 70s, the 80s, 90s. Going down to Apostle Tahar on down. These men been pushing a spirit. That's pushing the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua on this earth, and that spirit is crumbling this place, man. It tells you in the book of Daniel that stone was going to take out the statue, and that stone was Yahushua. All right, and we spiritually are taking out this statue through the spirit. Yahushua is here, taking down this stone, but it's going to be a physical thing too. All right, when Yahushua come back with the angels in the chariots, this what you people call so-called UFOs, which are the chariots. All right, when the Lord come back, he's going to destroy this place. All right, so he's going to truly bring down the statue, because Esau's kingdom is the last kingdom of this statue. All right, when you read the book of Daniel in the dream of Nebuchadnezzar. All right, so this place is finished, man. This place is done. This place is done. You got football players quitting. He quit the season just started. And you don't make no decision like that just because a team's losing, man. So what? That's money on the table. If you've been with the Boston Bills, the Buffalo Bills, you been losing. So what? Catch a check. It's something. He like, man, fuck this. I ain't gonna hurt my weight, my health for this. All right, now watch. This things is gonna start continuing, man. Men, women, them WNBA players. Hey, I was talking shit about them, which is true. Hey, it is true though. You know, they don't deserve no money like LeBron. But at the same time, I understand where they coming from. They like, man, we out here, Esau making all this money off of our ass, and we finished, man. I ain't making no money, man. If these niggas like is making $100 million contracts going broke, what you think these nigga women doing in the WNBA making $300,000 a season through? And these bitches be on child support. You know, these bitches be on child support from other women. You know, so you know, Salaki, I'm in this crazy ass intersection right here. Satan out here, man. But like I say, more these women, they gonna start quitting, and it's gonna make these Israelites more accessible to the or acceptable, I should say, to the idea of protesting. Like you're not paying me, and you telling me I can't speak up for myself. That's when Jake lose it. We all Jake at the end of the day. We all Jake. All of us, in the sense of you negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, and you confusion of faces. If the spirit of Israel is in you, you still a Jake. So there's a cutting point with us all. Where we like, man, fuck that shit. And I knew, that's why when I saw it, I was like, nah, that's what that was, because I was just experiencing this shit on the job. Where you be ready to jump off the ledge. You be like, man, fuck this. You know, like these people got me fucked up. That's Jake. We all the same way. Man, these people got me fucked up, man. I ain't about to do this shit. He said, that's exactly what he said. I was like, yep. He probably gave somebody a call. He like, man, I'm about to quit this shit. You know, he probably called his rib, you know, brother, somebody. He called somebody and was like, man, fuck this. I ain't doing this shit no more. And they were like, do it. You know, it's the same spirit. It's the spirit. It's the spirit of the Lord, man. You know, the Lord said he would rouse up Israel, rouse up Judah, man. Judah gonna do it. Judah gonna show himself that he ain't with this shit. You negroes, you gonna show yourself you ain't with this dumb shit. You know? You gonna be like, I ain't with this shit. And then the Latin tribes in baseball, they gonna do it. It's just gonna be a full-fledged quitting Babylon, man. All right? So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and close this up. I pray this lesson was edifying, you know, just showing you the sign of the times, man. So yeah, with that, I'm gonna close up. I don't know where my recorder stopped at, but I'm gonna go ahead and say shalom until next time.